Hello everyone, I'm here to give a product review on the Rainpoint Smart Garden, and what it consists of to begin with is your main console, and this here is the 2-zone water timer, which is able to control 2 different areas of your garden. And of course this is the phone here where you put your app on there, and this is the stuff that's going to be on your app. Okay, and as I said here, this is the main console, and it actually shows what the temperature is, okay, the highs and low temperatures. And then over on this side, it tells you what it actually is outside, and the humidity, and your indoor temperature and humidity, and the time and date. It comes with the user manuals for both the main console and for the 2-zone water timer, a quick start guide, and a 5-year warranty card. Okay, now this part here, it says the next plan, and that's what you have this thing actually set for to do, which would be on here. Okay, and this has a left and right water valve. It also says next watering plan. So this is automatically set up. Let's say, for instance, it's going to go on at 12 midnight tonight, 12 a.m. And then you tell it on here how long you want it to go for. The bottom number, of course, says 0 because no water has gone through there, and it lets you know how much water that you've used on your last time that you've used it. Okay, now if you want to use this system for, let's say you want to water it right now, you point on the irrigation part and set it for how long you want. Now we're going to do a 1 minute. Okay, and then we're going to hit confirm. Now this is the left valve, which would be this one here. So we're going to hit confirm. See how it automatically, this light here is going to blink and your timer is going to count down. It's going to do the 1 minute. You can do the same thing. You push the right valve, hit irrigation, and say you want to do both gardens for 1 minute. It's going to turn both of them on, so now you're going to see that both lights are flashing, which means both valves are open and they're both working. And this tells you over here how much time you have left. The same thing as on your phone. The app's going to tell you the same thing that's on there. And that's how that part works. Okay, now this is the main app. This has got the Garden Center, which is your main system here. And that's got your switch here. That controls this. Okay, this is your main unit here. Then you can back out. And this is your switch, okay? And that's what I was showing you on there about which valve is which. And it's telling you that this one, its next plan is at 12 o'clock and how much water usage comes up on there as well. Okay, so you want to take this, hook it onto your main faucet area. Hook the 2 zones up to the bottom that you want on there. This will be your left. Don't have to over tighten it or anything. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn the water on and I'll show you how the system works. Okay, now we're all set up. All we got to do is for an instant water, you want to water it right now. We're going to start with the left valve, which is the sprayers. We'll put it on for a minute and hit confirm. And see the water instantly comes on.
That is really nice. This will help me so much because usually what was happening, and I was coming out here because our garden is very large. This is a very small part of our garden. This is part of our orchard. But I would come out here and I would start the water and I'd forget because I was busy doing something else, and I would let the water run for way too long. And everybody knows the water bills are incredibly expensive. So this way, this will go on, this will go off with like no time at all, and it just does it automatically, and it's going to save me a lot of time of running in and out, and plus it's going to save a lot of money, don't you think, on the water bill?
I believe so.
So this is going to be really, really nice. I'm going to really enjoy this.
What I'm going to show you now is the right valve. We're going to walk a little bit further back because this is the actual sprinkler system. See, it stayed on for a minute, it went off. Okay, we're going to go to the right valve. Same issue, put that on for a minute, and we're going to step back.
It's going to be, we don't want to get wet. So that started the other one, and what that does is these waters the smallest trees in our orchard. What he had on it first, that actually waters our blueberry, blackberry, and raspberry bushes, and then over there on the shed we had some strawberries. So this makes it really nice because it can just go in conjunction. Now, there is a lot of different accessories that you can buy off this, and we will probably be buying a second or third unit. We have to figure out exactly how many watering spouts we need type thing for the garden that we have, because we have, you can see the timer there. We have 150 foot fence that we go across, and then we have a 20 by there it goes off, a 15 by 20 garden spot, and then there's another spot that we're going to be using next year, which is going to be a 20 by 20.
Okay, now this here is the right valve. Tells you how much water that it had used within that minute. And of course the first one, now the first one uses a little bit more, allows more water through there at a time. So it tells you how much water each one of them used, which is a good feature, I think.
But thank you very much, Rainpoint, for sending us this to review. There are lots of, like I said, there are a lot of other accessories that's going to go with this. This just came in. We've been having internet problems, so we weren't able to download the app to be able to see what this is all about. But by the time spring comes around next year, we will be actually probably pros at using this. And like I said, we are going to probably have at least one or two more of these because of how big our garden is and how spread out everything is. But I am very, very impressed. I think you are too.
I am very impressed.
We're super impressed. It was pretty easy to set up. It does take batteries for this white part, right?
Yeah, both the main display and all these, they do take batteries, and I'm sure they're going to last for quite a while. And the wonderful thing about everything is waterproof. Make sure when you put the app on, when you go to set the app up, it says on the instructions what to do. Make sure you use a 2.4 system. If you go to 5 megs or the 5 gig system, it's not going to work. Just make sure you use the 2.4, which is the regular speed on your internet.
All right, well, so thank you very much. If you guys all have any questions, put that down below. And like I said, thank you very much again for sending me this. And we are going to really enjoy this. It's going to save me a lot of time and effort, and especially a lot of money in the water bills. So thank you very much. You all have a very blessed and wonderful day.